So I was trying to find. There are two mushroom islands near where we live, near our island, and there's a small one that's like right next door, and then there's a larger one to the north. And my dumb ass got lost, and now it's nighttime, it's pouring rain, I'm away from home, and I don't even know how to get there. I decided we'll do a little Minecraft today because I don't have much energy to do really anything else. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. I don't want to touch on it too heavily, but my mental and physical health is kind of, they're both in the toilet. And I have not been able to really get back to that place where I want to be, where I'm streaming every day, you know, putting in 2 or 3 hours of stream, playing different games. I feel as marooned out on the ocean in my own personal life as I do in this game. And it's real sad because there's so many great things on the horizon, you know, so many great things to look forward to, and I'm just so wiped out and exhausted all the time. Beehive. I really want some bees on my island, but I don't know how to get them. Lord. I'm gonna get stung to death, aren't I? Crap. Nope, 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 nope. I don't have my bow and arrow with me. You know what? We're just gonna bail. Hey there, little feller. Okay. Let's see if we can use the coordinates to get back home. Yeah, I'm by myself today. I was trying to find the mushroom island near my home island, and I got a little lost. So I'm trying to head back home using the coordinates. No, you got me. But like I was saying just a moment ago, I'm no, he's probably at work at the moment. No, it's one of those deals where I wanted to sit down and stream something, but I just wasn't in the mood to play anything else today. So, yeah, I don't think he gets off work till like 6 o'clock. I'm I've been struggling real hard lately with my mental health and my physical health, and I slept all night, and then I slept most of the day, and I still feel like ass. Still feel like ass. And we're stuck out here at nighttime, so I can't even get on any of the islands and see if there's stuff worth collecting. Oh. I do want this though. Bees. I'm not gonna be able to mine because the stupid water demon thing got me. Son of a bitch. He got me good. Alright, so we need to get to 062.0. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. We need both of those numbers to be going down. No. There we go. Oh, cool. Little crescent area. I forgot what that was called. I still have no idea how to use these stupid coordinates. Hey, at least it stopped raining. This is gonna be the whole stream. Just me out on the open waters, going nowhere. That is such a perfect metaphor for my life right now. So how was your day? Since this has clearly been mine. Mushroom Island. Maybe this is the big Mushroom Island. And no, this is the smaller mushroom island. Okay. Well, that's good. Because that means we're still close to home. Do they still air those commercials? Oh my god, they used to air those commercials nonstop. I used to leave a TV on overnight back when I was younger and I'd play games. And then even when I went to work, we had a TV at work and I worked overnight. Well, when I got my first job, I worked during the day, but after I'd been working there for a while, my manager let me start working nights. So I would work third shift and the TV would be on overnight and I would hear those commercials. It felt like every 10 minutes I would hear that commercial. And it's still burned into my brain. What the hell? What? Why are there random bow and arrows just floating out here in the water? Strange. Ooh. That's true. At least it was catchy. Okay, so I got to figure out how to get home from here. The good thing is this island is right next door to my island. I just got to figure out which way is north. Or which way is the sun moving? So that means west is to my left. And that means we go this way. Called J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. It should have shown up by now. That's not home. That's not home at all. I'm lost. Okay, there's the mushroom island. We'll go this way. Oh, hey, this is the big mushroom island. This is where I was trying to get to the whole time. Oh, help me, Jesus. So here's the deal. Tyler and I were playing this last night, not on stream or anything, just for our own fun and amusement. excuse me, sir? So Tyler and I were playing this last night, and we were exploring this mushroom cave, and we found diamond and coal and gold and tons of iron. It was just a gold mine. We were so happy that we found such a huge vein of materials. Power went out. Power went out. We lost all our progress. Then when I turned the game back on, it spawned me underwater, and there was nothing but roof everywhere over me. There was nowhere to get up to and breathe. I drowned. Lost all my equipment, lost all the stuff that I had mined. I don't understand why it didn't put me back at my last spawn point. That I was very confused about. And pissed about. But the good thing is there are no monsters on Mushroom Island. Oh, as long as we are careful and don't fall, we should be able to mine. So that's what we're going to do today. We will try and get home when we're done, but for now, we're going to mine for some resources and we're going to explore the bejesus out of this cave system. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. And that's what we're going to do today. So we are looking for the usual suspects. We need gold, iron, diamonds, we also need to not fall and die. See, here's the thing. It wasn't even storming. The power just went out for seemingly no reason. Because I immediately pulled up the radar and there were no storms anywhere in the entire state except for down along the Gulf Coast. And I'm a 5-hour drive from the Gulf Coast. I live in central Alabama. You know, I live pretty much smack dab in the middle of the state. So it wasn't the weather that caused it. It just delightfully random. I see. Look at that huge deposit of iron there. Okay, now how is your buddy, old pal, old friend, old Eric, gonna get there without dying? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using this. This has an enchantment on it that will allow me to get double, if not triple, the amount. Cool. And I did bring enough. Torches. Careful. 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 Oh shit. Ooh, Tyler and I must have mined this before. Because we left the... Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah. Grab the torch. Ah, no. Okay. So this is the way I came down yesterday. I remember it dead-ended. So I decided to go back up. Come on. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, we need to go this way. But first, before I do that, I need to play around with the audio settings because the game is like really loud. The water sound effects in my ear are really, really loud. I also want to turn the music back on. I turned it off before because it just kept playing the same songs on a loop. And I like to watch TV when I'm playing. I've been rewatching The X-Files. I've made it up to season 5. But if I'm not watching, you know, that, I like to watch YouTube or Twitch or whatever while I'm playing Minecraft in the background. It looks like it may have actually saved our progress with all these torches. That's good. I don't know where all Tyler went yesterday. I don't know how much he was able to mine. And you know, with the power kicking off and it not saving our progress, I don't know. I'm also not going to bother with the lapis lazuli. I'm just going to focus on trying to find the essential stuff. Boop, boop. No. Actually, yeah, sure, fine. I'll put that there. This is the X-Files, a doctor show. You hurt me. You hurt me so. I just want you to know you hurt me with that question. I took psychic damage. No, it's not a doctor show. I don't like medical stuff. I have bad medical anxiety. I cannot watch doctor shows. No, it's I don't know how to explain it. You'll just have to Google it. But it is one of my all-time favorite shows. I feel like we've had this conversation before recently. Alright, I think this is about where I was standing when the power went out last night. So the premise of the X-Files is it follows 2 FBI agents who investigate cases that are deemed too weird or too bizarre to be solved by the bureaus like everyday officers. It's oh, don't look him in the eyes. Basically, J. Edgar Hoover, when he established the bureau back in the day, when he came across cases that defied conventional wisdom or explanation, stuff that was paranormal or really couldn't be explained by science of the time, he labeled it an X-file and he stuck it in the basement. It's just it's kind of like a dumping ground for UFO abductions, paranormal activity, stuff like that. The stuff that people really don't believe in, stuff that science really can't explain. And Agent Mulder, when he was a young boy, he witnessed his sister being abducted in their home, and it became his obsession. So when he grew up, he focused pretty damn hard on his education. He became Oxford educated. He is a world-renowned like psychologist. He studied everything you could imagine. He's at the top of his field. And he would have had a brilliant career as an FBI agent, but everybody says he threw it away pursuing nonsense, pursuing the X-Files. So the show basically, each season starts with like what's called like your alien conspiracy stuff that drives the series forward. But after that, all the episodes of each season are Monster of the Week episodes, where they're called out to investigate something, unexplainable. So it's like a paranormal show. The other Agent Scully, which most people think, oh, Scully, named after spooky stuff. No, she's not named Scully after skeletons. She's named Scully after the baseball announcer whose IRL name was Scully. She's actually a scientist and a doctor, and they assigned her to the X-Files to kind of debunk Agent Mulder's work. Of course, she didn't do that. She thought that was kind of a dick thing to do. It ran for about 9 seasons, the last 2 not being super great. David Duchovny kind of didn't really want to be in the show anymore after season 7, so he was spotty at best. And then the show, wrapped up in 2001, and then years later, in the 2010s, they brought it back for a short-lived 2-season run. They had 2 theatrical movies, one in 98 and another in 2011, I think. The second theatrical movie really not being all that great. Either way, it's really fun. It's like what do you call those serial shows? Like it's a Monster of the Week show. It's like Quantum Leap, where each week it's a new story, same cast, just in a new town, exploring a new story arc. I really like those shows. It's like you've got your Star Trek, your Quantum Leap, your X-Files, that kind of stuff. That's what I like to watch. I like returning characters every week, but just in a new area with new story. I never did watch what's the name of that detective? I forgot the name of that detective. It's an older detective show, but he always says one more thing. Can't think of his name, but there's a new show that's kind of like the spiritual successor called Poker Face, and I've been obsessed with Poker Face now for a while. It's really good, but like I said, I stream video games and stuff on Twitch and YouTube because it's all you can really do without the powers that be whining about copyright and stuff. You can't really post TV shows and movies and stuff. But I'm way more into TV and movies than I am, video games. Video games are definitely not my first love. They're just something I kind of do. Now, people like Tyler and my buddy Thomas, they're quite the polar opposite. Video games come first for them. Damn it. Ooh. Oh, cool. Ow. This is so badass. You see how nice this is without a monster every 2 fucking feet? What the fuck? Shit. Oh, I gotta be careful. This is where I die. Your outside activities come first. Yeah, see, that's really healthy. That's actually the best way to do things. That keeps you grounded and keeps you healthy. But I was a little fat kid, so I spent most of my time inside. You know, I did play outside, just not as much as I should have. Unfortunately. You need to get down there without falling into oblivion. This appears to be the very bottom. I don't need 2. 1 will do it. Still no diamond. Tyler hasn't turned Minecraft back on yet and entered my world yet since our, crash last night where the power went out. So I don't know where it's gonna spawn him. Really peaceful down here, though. I've had an almost spiritual journey with this game, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a few times in my life where depression has been so bad that I've just not been able really to function. And there's been a few games over the years that have really spoken to me because of the environment and the music and the sense of peace or awe and wonder. Going back and thinking about it, I would say Metroid Prime in 2001 was the first game that really helped me. It really helped me in a really dark period. And then, there's been a few games here and there, but then later in life, Pokemon Go was next. I know that mobile games suck. I know that Niantic's one of the worst companies ever created. But Pokemon Go was there for me when I needed to get out of the house and I needed to socialize with other human beings and I needed a hobby, something to do, something to get my mind out of the void. Pokemon Go was there. You know, and lately I've been in that dark place again, and Minecraft has helped. Minecraft has been there. It's been a peaceful, fulfilling journey. You know, I have these little moments where I can kind of just stand here and breathe, but I'm still technically playing a video game, and I love that. You know, I love when that speaks to like the environment and everything in a game. Just when I think we're at the bottom, I find more area. We're at -8. I am curious how far down we can go. I do still need to get the there's an achievement from apparently going to the height of the world, like the build height, and then jumping down to the build depth of the game. Ow. I also don't know what all the various sound effects for Minecraft mean yet. I keep meaning to look that up on YouTube, but I haven't gotten around to it. Do I regret refusing to play Minecraft all of these years? I did for a brief second, and then I realized that it was probably meant to be that I'm playing it here and now. I don't know if that makes sense to everybody, but like, I think that if I had played Minecraft in its heyday with everybody else, I don't think I would have had the same journey that I've had. I don't think I would have gotten the same enjoyment out of it. I'm definitely one of those, this is going to come across as pretentious and I don't intend for it to, but I'm one of those people that kind of does his own thing, almost to my own detriment most of the time. If not all of the time, if I'm being completely honest. And playing this in my own time has made it way more enjoyable. Okay, I hear water, so we're gonna stop digging at this point. Like you said, diamonds tend to not be exposed to air. So, this is the part where we just start digging into the walls and hope we find diamond. Though I really don't think we will. I meant to bring more pickaxes. I'm stupid. Oh, getting out of here is going to be fun. Strip mining. I don't know what that means in the context of Minecraft. Hello, Mr. Lewis. Shit. How did I get down here? That's how I got down. Oh boy, getting out of here is gonna be fun. Tyler and I did recently try dynamite. We went underground and took a ton of TNT with us and did a little mining that way. But I think we found a shit ton of iron, but we really didn't find too much in the way of diamond. Oh, geez. Damn it. Woo! We went full Homer Simpson. Water? Ooh, I see more. Uh-oh. Wow. I haven't found any diamonds today, no. So Tyler and I were playing last night, as you know. My power went out. We lost our progress. Then when I turned the game back on, it spawned me underwater. And there was nothing but ceiling and cave above me, so I had nowhere to swim to get oxygen, so I drowned. And lost all my equipment. Womp, 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 womp. It was so ridiculous that I just couldn't even be mad. I was just so over it at that point. I decided to go on to bed. I didn't bother playing again. Yeah. Tyler hasn't turned the game back on since that happened, so I don't know where it's going to spawn him, and I don't know what, I don't know what inventory he'll keep and what he'll lose. We won't know until he plays again. And I don't know when that'll be. I mean, he's at work right now. But I am very fortunate in finding iron. And loads of it, as you can see. Let me take a look in the Discord. Because I know what strip mining means IRL, but I don't know what it means, you know. All right. See. Kind of like this. You keep mining straight and mine out on both sides every few blocks. Oh. No, I have not tried that, actually. That's a good idea. When I go home and re-up my equipment, we will try that, actually. We have more coal than we'll ever need at this point, but I'll mine it anyway. Oh, that was a huge vein of coal. Look at this. And obviously coal is way more common than diamond. But where there's coal, there's bound to be diamond. I see you. Bear with me. Damn. Never seen so much iron in my life. Take a second and read over everything. Mining with the beds. Yeah, I take a bed with me now everywhere I go, except for here because I lost it in last night's crash. Now I don't even go to the Nether anymore unless I am specifically looking for something for Tyler or Lewis, and I always take a bed with me each time. Movies come first, so the Minecraft movie comes before the game. No, the game comes before the movie. The movie, I guess you. God damn it! I accidentally closed the Twitch app. The movie was okay. It was definitely aimed at children, which is fine because I believe more kids play Minecraft than adults, so it's fine. I had no real issue with it. It's fine for what it was. Since it made more money than God, they'll make another one. And then they'll probably make another one, and the third one will be crap and won't do too well, and people will complain, and it's, you get it. You get how this works. It wasn't a good movie, but it wasn't a bad movie. You have to kind of go in with no expectations whatsoever, and you'll enjoy it. It'll be fine. It's like most movies based off of existing IP for the last 10 years or 50 or 20 years. It's more of an hour and a half of saying, oh, I remember that. Oh, here's that thing you know from that thing you know. That's kind of what the Minecraft movie was. It was an hour and a half of, hey, I played this game. I know that thing. I know that thing. Again, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that's my takeaway. I have no idea how the hell to get out of here. Uh-oh. Nope. All right, let's be smart about this. I can kind of see daylight. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, we got hella lucky, folks. Don't ever do what I just did. Because if that had led into another cave with no air... Now I just gotta find my boat. But yeah, I think I talked about this in another episode somewhere, but in my own personal life, when I was in my late teens and early 20s, I met a certain somebody, a friend, and this person was kind of a pretty bad narcissist, and I didn't know what a narcissist was, and I kind of followed them, you know, like a little puppy, and it turned me into sort of like a rageaholic douchebag. And I spent the next, let's see, if the sun sets in the west, go south. I believe our home island is to the south of this one. Yeah, I had some rough years where I shat on everything, and I was very opinionated. As a matter of fact, like if you look at the first 4 to 5 years of my YouTube channel, hell, even if you look at my more recent stuff, you'll see a lot of like really negative opinions from me. Just me really kind of running my mouth and being a rageaholic. Past year or two, I've really been working on that. I really have. I put in the work and the effort not to just be so angry and aggro all the time. It's hard work. You know, you can't just tear down fundamentally who you are as a person overnight, you know, and just become somebody new overnight. You can't just flip a switch. It takes time and growth, and that's what I've been doing. But like I said, and like you said earlier, I don't really regret not having played Minecraft with everybody else over the years. Like I said, I think it's kind of meant more to me and been more special playing it now. It's been a personal journey, and I know that might sound silly to so many people. They're like, dude, it's just a video game. You shouldn't take it that serious. If you're that moved by video game, you need to check yourself. And say what you will, but I still maintain, you know, this has been tantamount to a spiritual journey for me, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay. Now, with all that being said, we're home. A lot's changed since the last time you guys visited the island. You guys ready to take a big tour today? My trapdoors. Those trapdoors are from my field up there. Another trapdoor. Finally got around to building my glass tunnel that I always wanted. I built a little treehouse getaway. Not really treehouse, more like a lookout station, if anything. But still, you know, you got your binoculars and everything you need in here. You can see our nether gate out there. Whee! I hear a gurgling zombie. Of course, that's my unfinished tunnel. I get around to finishing it someday. Oh boy, a lot's changed here. I built a helicopter pad. I don't remember if that was here from the last time. We filled in this whole area here because creepers wouldn't stop coming out of the water and exploding. I built docks. see. This is everything Lewis has been working on. I'm hesitant to show you every inch of this because he's it's still a work in progress and I don't want to spoil what he's working on. But look at the majesticness, the majesty. I read your question. Give me 1 second before I answer it because it's going to be a lengthy answer. But I read it. Haven't forgotten about you. We now have a cascading waterfall. And behind the waterfall is a little secret entrance. Ta-da! I built myself this nice little tunnel because I couldn't get to my house very easily, and now I can. And like I said, the trapdoor here and out in my field lead into the tunnel. I have a brown mushroom cow now. And a pig, apparently. I did not put that pig in here. This looks really cool during the day. It looks really nice during sunset hours, too. And then, of course, this does connect over here back to where we just came from. There are ladders here that connect you. Okay. Yeah, helicopter pad. I know I know the only thing in the game is like mine carts and boats, but I'm kind of hoping that one day they'll add actual vehicles. I know that when you can mod vehicles and stuff into Modcraft, and I know that if you buy like the adventure packs or whatever they're called, like I have the Jurassic World DLC for Minecraft, and I know there's a helicopter in that. So I don't know. Again, I'm new to Minecraft. I don't really know a lot about its deep mechanics, but the helicopter pad is just there more for looks, more for aesthetics than anything else. You know, it's for coming and going to the island, you know. This is my house. We've got a fireplace in there. I got the vines that are creeping. This is my storage for hay and stuff for the animals. I brought my kitty cats home and my dogs home. Mr. Kitty. Tons of books to read since I don't know how to build a television. My bedroom. Got everything you could need. My smoker. I don't know why there's a mushroom in there. Crafting table. One out of 5 ads? Jeez, I turned ads off. They're not even supposed to be on. So if ads are running, that is Twitch doing it against my will. I guess there are ads on these platforms no matter what I do. I'll wait a minute. Mr. Kitty. I guess I could go ahead and do this while we wait. That is so stupid. Ads, ads, ads. Always stupid ads. Ads are over. Let's go. This is really cool. I'm so happy that we have the cherry blossom trees. Just so pretty. Oh, the lengthy thing. So, I was looking the other day and I noticed that you can invite your friends into your Minecraft world, and you can set them to where they can mine and break blocks and build stuff, but you could also have people come in that cannot, like, break stuff and make a muck of stuff. I might could do that, but it really just depends. You know, we had talked about setting up a world just for my Twitch viewers and people in the Discord and stuff like that. We really just haven't gotten around to it yet because we're just so busy with so much, you know, else. It really depends on whether there's a huge drive for it. Doubtfully so. Honestly, the only people out of everybody I know that really is into Minecraft is like Tyler and Lewis. And I trust them implicitly not to come in and ruin the world. I mean, hell, if anything, Lewis improved it more than I ever could times 1,000. And then, you know, there's like Tyler, he's been playing this since it was new, so he knows so much about it. As far as inviting in people, like, I don't know, I guess one day we could do that. We could make it like a special out of it, and I just stream one day for many hours and have guests come in. But let's face it, it would probably just be you. I really doubt anybody else would show any, you know, real interest in it. But I'm not pulling it off the table. It's totally possible. It won't be immediately like today or you know, anytime soon. Maybe before the end of the year. It just depends. We've got the Switch 2 coming out a week from today. And since I ordered mine online, they'll ship it to me, and I don't know if I'll get it next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know how long it'll take to get here. You know, but when the Switch 2 gets here, we're going to be playing the bejesus out of Mario Kart. The license to play the Switch 2. Yeah. Look at this. Whee! I'm so happy I had that emote. Oh. All right. We started work on this tunnel. This isn't complete yet. This isn't complete, but this tunnel will lead to the oh, I need to fix that. This tunnel will lead to a villager settlement that we have not finished setting up yet. So this is as far as I'll take you for now. I'll show you guys that once we have it set up. Pre-ordered for your birthday. Fingers crossed. I got my fingers crossed. The more people I know with the Switch 2, the better. That's the more people I can play with, you know. So. Right now, as far as I know, I'll be the only one that is getting one. Tyler says that he's going to wait for Smash Brothers to get announced. Thomas says he's just going to wait in general. So, 3 days after your birthday. You might get lucky. It really depends on your parents. You know? Okay. One of the other things that I've been slowly working on the past week is that I've been putting lantern, or what do you call these, torches, on every single tree out in the world, because quite frankly, I am over it. Every fucking time I come out here to mine for trees or any kind of supplies, the non-stop fucking creepers and skeletons and zombies are driving me completely insane. Now, I'm nowhere near done with this project yet, and creepers keep blowing up large areas like this that I'll have to go back and fix. But it has already helped me. It's already helped a lot. Well, I don't know how long it'll take people to pirate the games. I know that consoles are not easy to break. A lot of people were saying, well, the Switch 2 is just going to be a souped up Switch, but from what I read, apparently not. Like the Switch 2 and the Switch will not share any programming whatsoever. The Switch 2 is a completely brand new console built from the ground up instead of just an upgrade. And I don't know enough about computers to explain further than that because that's what I read online. It'll probably take a year or so for people to crack it. I don't know how long it took for people to crack the Switch, but I know we've had a Switch emulator for a long time now. Much to Nintendo's chagrin. Yeah, and I've had to do this a lot too. There's so many trees growing below my character's head height that I've had to like do this just to be able to get in here and put torches. The torches. But I'm taking no chances. I am so over the monsters in this game. I've had enough. Okay. I'm not going to do all that while streaming because that's busy work. We'll head back as soon as I figure out which direction that is. I really need to put a compass in my pockets. Let's go do that. I also need to put up everything we got off Mushroom Island before I lose it. Was that what they said on the Nintendo Direct? I knew I heard it somewhere. Tyler also built his own home. I'm going to wait and let him give you guys a tour of that. We'll wait till he's here to tour that. Now we did build, I don't have any arrows, but we did build this shooting range. Wah, 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 wah. The spiders can still get out, but they can't. And then you just have to use your own common sense. If a creeper spawns in there, you just move away and forget the whole thing. You shoot from back here or something. But it's nice to have the little shooting range. Then I want to say I showed this off already, so we're not going to go too in depth with this. But we built a mine section here. This just goes really far down into the earth. And it's just for mining literal diamonds and stuff. I also planted all the trees, filled in all the holes where the water was, built a pathway. Tyler brought home a horse, named it Flash, gave it diamond armor. I brought home a donkey, and we bred the two and got a mule that's around here somewhere. I've steadily been bringing home the various colors of sheep because I'm working on that achievement. We also have a shit ton of cows now. We actually might have too many cows. We were trying to get a bunch of cows because we needed the leather for the books, but Tyler raided an underground doohickey and brought back more books than we could ever possibly use in 100 years, so... things have changed a little bit in the house. I don't know how much of this I showed you guys the last time, but we now have storage spaces for pretty much everything you could imagine. Magma drips, because you can use magma buckets instead of coal. And with the magma drips, it's a renewable resource, you know. All our weapon stash, which honestly stays pretty empty because, you know, we'd be focused on other things. This is no longer a personal home, but it is now a shared fortress. This is now the hub for, I guess, me, Tyler, and Lewis, since we're the only three that have access to the Last of Novia. But if I ever add people in the future, this will be the central hub. There's supposed to be another bed here, but had to use it somewhere else. I think I showed this off last time, but this is where we keep all of our... Should probably go ahead and smelt this down. Wow, I brought back a shit ton of iron. Look at me go with my bad self. Not the donkey going hee-haw. We actually finally got a decent amount of diamond. We really take the lava generation seriously, so we don't have to deal with stupid coal anymore. That's what I'm saying about, like, if I had started playing this on my own, like, imagine that if I played Minecraft the way that I played every other game on my channel. You know how frustrating that would have been, watching me slowly learn and get agitated and ranting and raving? No. I think doing this the way that we did was the smartest way for me to handle this playthrough. I also built this aquarium, which I need to fix. It's not supposed to have running water. I'll go in and fix it. All the fish stay in that one corner too. I'll fix that when I get around to it. You saw nothing. I have been working on this, but I kind of forgot about it. That leads to the underground area where we just mine for stuff. But I think we've about mined it out completely. But it couldn't hurt for us to come back down here and look for more stuff. This is now what I like to call the catacombs. I started work on this, but I haven't gotten around to working on it since because, again, Minecraft is really bad for ADHD people. You get sidetracked so easy. But I built a labyrinth of tunnels that I'm just going to get lost in. So that's a future project that I'm working on. Okay. What else? What else? What else is there to show you fine folk? We did have a little incident where lava kind of ate up the corner of the house over there. So we had to refix the roof. This isn't closed off anymore now. This leads out here. Let's see. I still got my little lookout area. That hasn't changed. I think that might be all of the upgrades. This area that Lewis has been working on is probably the most magnificent upgrade that we've done. Let's see. Wait. Let me do this. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me make sure I put everything away. This random stick that I have for no reason. Cobblestone, like we need more of it. Deep slate goes here. Dite. Put away the good axe. I don't want to lose it. Which I guess I need to make a new iron pickaxe. Open, damn it. Oh yeah, I had a brain fart. Oh. I don't know where Tyler is keeping the lapis lazuli, but wherever that might happen to be. I don't know where he keeps it. I've been kind of just storing a bunch of junk in here. I'll make 2. Yeah, I don't foresee me needing more than 2 right now. Put you away. Move you now. You know. You know. Run. Here's somebody getting cat. I'm still working on the cat achievement. I need to befriend 20 cats. I think I've done 4 or 5 so far. I'm still a long way away. Now, I'm not an achievement hunter. I honestly never really give 2 shits about achievements in video games. But every real once in a while, I'll pick a game at random that's important to me, and I'll try to get the achievements for it. I tried to get all the achievements for Portal 2 and Left 4 Dead back in the day. But there are some on Left 4 Dead that I'll just never get because I can't really play expert mode too well. Minecraft, there might be 1 or 2 I can't get, but I'm gonna at least attempt to get all of them. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I've gotten most of them. Oh yeah, you're doing your own stream today. That is right, Hitman. Hitman? He's playing Hitman. Hitman 3. Yeah, if anybody's watching this VOD on Twitch, be sure to go and follow him as well. He streams and he's trying to get enough people to get to affiliate. One day we'll all make partner. Partner's hard. It won't let me put it down, won't it? Let's go! And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm talking about Twitch. So just head over to Twitch and search for that username. And there you have it. I was looking at my analytics yesterday or the day before. I think 2 or 3 people watch my videos out of the 800 and something that subscribed on YouTube, so bully for me, I guess. That meat is still there. I threw that down ages ago and it hasn't disappeared yet. Tyler, I told him about that yesterday. He said that's supposed to have disappeared or like despawned or whatever. It's not supposed to still be there. Almost to the village. I don't come here often. I kind of forget that it's here. Not gonna lie. I started building a tunnel, but I honestly got no plans to finish that tunnel. I don't know where I thought I was going with that tunnel. I'll finish it someday. Right now it leads nowhere. I don't know why I built this. I was thinking about connecting all of the houses in the village so that you didn't get attacked at night, but I, again, just didn't bother finishing it. Oh, I didn't bring my salmon with me. Damn it. I do plan on stealing their horses, just don't tell them I'm planning to steal their horses. Alright, Mr. Kitty and Mr. Doggy. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I would like to bring you guys home. I know that they're not going to fit in the minecart. Maybe they'll warp. You can hope. Teleportation dog. But, yeah, that's about the short and tall of it. That's what we've been doing since we've been away on Minecraft. Like I said, we'll let Tyler give you a tour of his home the next time he's here. We indeed. Look at that. We got to go down there one day. We might do that soon. I did see a torch down there, so somebody's been down there. This is fun. I could ride this all day, honestly. I love trains. It pisses me off that I've never ridden a train in real life. There's Tyler's house. I don't know why he built it so far away. It's a really cool house. You're gonna like it when he shows it to you. I think he did a good job. Our bamboo is growing wildly out of control. Okay, we might have too many cows for that small space. Oh. Oh. No. There. Oh, this too. Hello. Meow, meow, meow. They have a place to drink there, which was something that I didn't rectify before. Oopsie doodles. Why? Why are the trees always growing below head height? I need to be able to walk. You sons of bitches. I think we are lacking on chickens, though. And then, I had built a whole structure here, but I decided to take it down and just do the tunnel. Again, the tunnel's not finished. One day, when I have enough of the same materials. I don't know what this is. What is this? What? Oh. Tyler must have done that. Yeah. Definitely a far cry from the hours and hours we spent when we first started playing this on this playthrough. You know, you really got to watch me learn and grow. You know, you got to watch me play a game I'd never played before. You got to watch me play one that was insanely popular that I'd never played before. So I think that that's one of the bigger selling points for my Minecraft playthrough is you're getting to watch a noob learn, you know. But now that we're so far into the playthrough, it's better to just do these check-ins than it is to watch me play for 5 hours at a time with dead air. That's one of the things that I'd like to cut down on going forward is a lot of the dead air. For a long time now, I've just kind of been doing these streams where I'm reacting maybe every 5 minutes to something that's happening. I'm not talking a lot. Now, to be fair, a lot of that's because there's hardly ever anybody in chat. And when there are people in chat, it's 1 to 2 people at a time. So it's really hard to do a stream in the conventional sense when there's no audience. And I can see that my dog and cat also did not come home from the village. I will have to take a boat and get them. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft, everyone. You're up to date on what we've been doing, and we'll check back in after more progress has been made. But I really have been enjoying the hell out of this game since I first started this playthrough. It's been very cathartic. If that's the right word, I don't know that it is. It's been a journey for me, you know, playing something outside of the usual, you know, we always play Pokemon or Mario or whatever. This has been something that's just been so radically different. It's just been so nice. And yeah. Hey, Mr. Moo Cow. Other Mr. Moo Cow. So I'll see you guys when I see you.